So I'm starting off with CVX right here. I'm looking at crude oil. The downtrend in crude oil actually started with the Elliott wave 1 to 5 that I charted. And I'll go ahead and down scale to kind of show you an idea. The Elliott wave 1 to 5 showed prudent, from 1 being rejected, didn't break through resistance all the way up to test again to come back down to support. That's where my 4 was, up to the 5. The ABC on oil also created a nice divergence to create a kind of a resistance area here that I was watching closely, but the Elliott wave showed proof. And then Fibonacci with 0.382 and 0.50 being tested here, we were going to have a slight topping pattern. So coming back down to retest support, then we drop back below. So I'm looking at oil to get back down to around 76 mark. So that's why CVX is something I'm looking at. This time I'm going to be trading the options chain. I've already entered the trade. This bull flag here was a nice little pattern that broke through to come back to retest these highs that I have channeled out on my box pattern. And I did it on the daily. I was able to see it clear on the daily, so that's why I was able to chart it. But look good for a retest rejection. And so on the 30-minute, you'll be able to see it clear for the rejection here. Price action shows everything. So was able to reject, to come back and test. Right now we're in rejection mode. Upon the lowering of oil prices right now, I'm just looking at this to come back down all the way to my mark here at 133 is what I'm looking at, but I'm going to take the trade all the way down to 135, and the trade is getting a 5-to-1 risk reward. I'm sure if I go tighter on my on my stop here, I should be able to get more risk reward, but I think risk premium going all the way up to the top of the trend is not a bad trade. So enter this trade on the setup. So what I got was I sold to open CVX 180, 185. I did a bull put spread on it, and we went out to May 20th to do it. I was able to get 86 on the credit for taking that. I did 3. And then also I bought to open CVX 155 going out to July 15th. So I was able to get 495 on that. I picked up 2 of those. That should be a really nice payout for either one of those 2. But I'm thinking this trend should go ahead and keep continuing down right now. I'm actually in the money on this one. I was going to take this one on MT4, but I'd rather just go ahead and use my TD Ameritrade account in order to take this trade. This is a no-brainer. This should be an easy, think about the numbers here. 1 to 5, 5 to 1 risk reward should be a nice little payout. But the way the oil is looking, I'm sure that we're going to have, with the conflict hopefully ending soon, and with us pumping more oil, that should help. With that spigot being open, that should help lower the prices. And with that being said, everything's at elevated mark as far as like all of the natural resources. We should get a downtrend here to retest. So, all right. Well, good luck this week, everybody. Happy trading.